Your experiences since 2012, that was the end of the last age, have clearly shown that you are going through change so that you can release the old that serves no further purpose. You are in the process of change that will lead you on to the next phase of your evolution. Clearly, when one cycle ends, another commences, so it is necessary to do some cleaning up so as to prepare yourselves for the next stage in your evolution. More so, it will separate the quote-unquote wheat from the chaff, so that each one can continue to follow a path designated to allow for further development, at a level that gives you opportunities to experience the next stage necessary to expand your consciousness further. The future is set to ensure you continue your evolution, having experienced many lives in the depths of the lower vibrations that were your hell on earth. Some souls were caught up in them so much that they were unable to extract themselves from it, whilst others repeatedly took on the challenges presented to them and were able to survive. In a free will universe, you were allowed to choose your experiences, although with guidance you took due note of the advice given by those who have already reached a high level of consciousness. Understand that you volunteered to experience the lower vibrations, being fully aware that you were essentially on your own, although help was always within your reach. The attraction for you was that through success you would be able to advance much more quickly and be all the more stronger for it. So it is with full admiration that we applaud your achievement and will stand aside to welcome you to the higher dimensions. These may seem premature in view of the fact that there is still some way to go, but you have completed the difficult part and are now rising up to a new level where you will experience the great solar flash of light from the sun that will immediately lift you onto the new earth, your ascension. You may not realize how privileged you are to be on earth at the actual moment of ascension, and it can be looked upon as an exciting moment in your life. Can you imagine the relief you will feel that at long last you have been successful, and ahead of you are many opportunities to choose your next experiences that will be most exhilarating within the realms of light. You will no longer have to live as before, but instead have absolute freedom by being able to provide for yourself through your power of thought. Friends and family will be but a thought away, making contact very easy. We like to lift you up by giving you a glimpse into your future as ascended beings, and we can fully appreciate how much you have gone through to prove your strength and dedication to the light. It will be quite natural that having ascended, you will at some stage like to also help others upon their path. You will have many friends and even family that will follow in your footsteps, and it is understandable that you would like to help them, and you will have that opportunity. Mankind, with time on their hands, is at present going through a period of introspection, as it has become apparent that the old way of living has not proved adequate or helpful to those wishing to prepare for ascension. The higher vibrations are already bringing out the best in many people, and there is more sympathy for those souls that are barely able to exist in their particular environment. The inequalities amongst the different groups is patently obvious, yet they should be one, as in fact all are one. Whilst it would be true to say that many have chosen their own destiny, there is no reason why they should not be given that right and live happy and fulfilling lives. Life on earth could have been a delightful and happy experience But the Dark Ones, who believe in some way they are superior, have deliberately kept for themselves inventions and advancements exclusively for themselves. The surface dwellers have been under the control of the Illuminati for eons of time, but fortunately the Alliance has now grown in power to the point that they are the dominant force. They have undertaken to break up the dominance of the Dark Ones and have already put many behind bars. Ultimately, it is certain that humanity will become aware of how they have been confined to a quote-unquote open prison for so long and accepted it as normal. It is far from the truth, and along with friendly space beings who await an opportunity to introduce themselves and bring about changes that will help propel you into a new age. Dear ones, you stand out on earth like beacons of light and hardly realize how much you lift others up through your presence. You exude an energy that is calming and reassuring to those who are embroiled in the lower energies due to their low quality of life. Be assured that they are not being punished, but they have needed experiences at such a level to awaken them to the truth. They in turn give others an opportunity to show their sympathy to their plight and help in a way that shows their love and light for those considered to be lesser beings. You live in an illusion that has become your reality, which is why it is far removed from your true selves. You live a make-believe life, although it is set up in such a way that you can learn from it and evolve. Your true self is your God self that remains on the other side of the veil that oversees your life on earth. It is the source of your being and your ever-present God self of eternal life, and has much to do with helping you to fulfill your life plan. Many have chosen their own destiny, and there is no reason why they should not be given the right to do so and live happy and fulfilling lives. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In love and light, Mike Quinsey.